that ending, the ending was like, if I pause now and I don't say anything and I'm just looking at you and you're waiting. You're waiting for me to come in. We were waiting for you to end off appropriately. And I don't think it happened. You can go and look at that ending again. I'm sure you can do a better job there when you speak to each other, because you've done it with your introduction. You've done it well with your introduction. You were enthusiastic and all that. So now at the end, just, you can't have it fall flat like that, right? That's the one thing. And then can you rather use the word, can you also just start looking at words if you don't understand the word very well, like indicate approximate this and that, and you don't really know what it means, can you look up the meaning and then try and find a synonym that you're more comfortable with. And then I also didn't like the fact that you kept on saying you wanted to take things out of the ground, because the word excavate is there and it is highly appropriate for the stuff you're talking about. Why do you have cue cards and you have a little white page that you forgot about? Can you have a cue card that follows so that you don't forget there was something else you had to do, please? Then it will help with that. And then don't come up with your arms folded like you did, sit from that side. You came up at first with your arms folded across your body. It indicates like don't come near me, I don't want to be open to anything you say, or you don't need to listen to me. So don't have that type of thing. You were slightly uncomfortable, all of you. I don't know why, because you have been better in my opinion. You have been better. When I saw you last time with your confidence levels. And you know what? Confidence levels is what brings across messages more clearly. And like I think Vanessa or somebody said before, if you are nervous, your brain doesn't work. It doesn't work. You focus on your emotions, you focus on everything except facts. So you need to calm yourself down and have ways in which to calm yourself down before you come up, because I'm sure you can do better than what you did. I'm not too sure what the oxygen levels and the no lights in the cable caves had to do with your presentation. It was like a disconnect for me, but people who talk about the content will surely have something to say about that. I think you didn't do too badly group-wise, looking at each other and working with each other. But just a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of, I'm curious about this and I want you also to know about this. Can you add that ingredient? It will make it so much better, the pack. Thank you.
On my side, I would say I expected a bit more, because I really believe you are one of the most confident teams that we have here, and you could see or you could hear how you guys talk. She's so clear, she's very, you're smiling, you're adorable, and you also started with that energy, but we could detect that you guys probably didn't practice this as a team. I could detect that you have to go and play your part somewhere else, then she plays her part, you understand? You have to make sure you guys know how you, who goes when, you understand, how to move on the stage and everything like that. And another thing, with your information, invest more on Spark 2.0. Invest more on that, because when you first spoke about Kango Cave, you added Kango Cave as a great element, and then I don't know why you brought Kango Cave back again, you see. So you didn't have necessarily to bring the Kango Cave slip again, because when you first included Kango Cave, it was for a better use. It gelled with what you guys were saying, or you were trying to say. But try to find how you can sell Spark 2.0, what makes Spark 2.0 better for. Because now you're mentioning the guy couldn't see because it was dark in Kango Cave. So why is then Spark 2.0 better for such situations? You understand? Make us understand. So if you're going to have that information, you need to link with Spark 2.0. You see, every problem that you're going to give to us, make it link to Spark 2.0. So that we believe that, yes, if whoever is going to go in the cave, they should actually have Spark 2.0 to assist their journey on the cave, their discoveries.
Okay, Robo, I think it's my first time seeing you guys. Were you here last week Saturday?
Yes.
You didn't present. Okay. I agree with everything Family said. I'm not gonna put you through hearing it again. He's right. I felt it was making sense until you mentioned Candle Caves again. Then I was confused. Is Robo Spark supposed to be a torch now? Because you're talking about darkness, and then you say nothing about how the robot doesn't need that, the robot isn't scared, the robot doesn't believe in spirits, so you can send it wherever it wants to go. I think you need to show for every problem how is your robot the solution. And I think, like I said, I haven't seen you before, so you do come across to me a bit shy. So I think up your confidence to what Father and Estelle were expecting, and really do better to link every point you make to your solution so that you understand this is the solution. That's all from me.
Okay, so you actually presented quite well, I thought. But I'm going to be honest, I did not get a robot. I did not understand that was a lot of robot. I actually thought it was like some kind of like handheld GPR that you held over the excavation square to see what was underneath it. When you said robot, I nearly fell off my chair. No, it's good because it means you're missing something in your presentation. Because some people have heard it before, I haven't. And so I did not get robot. So it's probably just a presentation issue. No robots being excavated. I already told you guys that. No excavation by robots. Just a word about your terminology. Bushman is considered quite offensive by some people, not by others. So a better word is Sam. Just not to offend anybody.